The Snowtrails TV crew arrived in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, just across Michigan's northern border the night before for an early loading of our sleds onto the Algoma Central train heading north.
We're in Sault Ste. Marie. It's a beautiful, crispy 18 degrees below zero this morning. We're taking this train on up to Hearst, where they say it's 35 below zero. Crispy and cold up there, but we're gonna have a great time. 4 days of snowmobiling coming back here on Snow Trails TV. The train takes us about a 10-hour ride, they tell me, maybe 350, 400 miles north up to Hearst from Sault. Let's get on this great journey. And
it's very popular, actually. People have been doing it for a long time, loading their sleds up on the train and either going up to Hawk Junction to going to Wawa, Duberville, or Hearst. It's really grown in popularity over the last almost 8 years or so. We started aggressively marketing at shows in the U.S. and Southern Ontario. And we actually take up to 800 and some sleds a season, depending on when the trails open up. It's kind of a unique twist of getting your sled up to the good snow.
Alright, I'm Kevin Smitsky. I'm from Flint, Michigan, and it's my first trip up to Ontario. I'm pretty excited about it. Heard there's lots of snow up here. I've seen your show on TV last year. We're taking it up to Duberville, and then we ride the White River. Then I think we make a couple stops, Marathon the next day, and then move on up to Manitowaj, and then do that, keep going around there to, what's the, Orange Pain, yeah. So, and then we come back down to Wawa. And sounds like it's going to be fun.
We would meet up with Kevin and his crew again on our last day of riding when we stopped at Halfway Haven for lunch and fuel. Right from the start, I could tell this was going to be a trip to remember. I'd been hearing about the train trip north with our snowmobiles loaded in the back, and now we were getting to see why it is so popular. The scenery along this rail was amazing as we rolled through the carved-out stone mountains. During the summer, I could see how this trip would be a wall of green trees. The train would stop along the way and let the lone passenger out in what seemed like to me the middle of a beautiful scenic nowhere. Small cabins and camps dotted along the way looked like the perfect wilderness vacation spots. In Ontario, much of the electrical power comes from hydroelectric dams. The passenger cars were comfortable as we rolled along at about 30 miles an hour through this winter snowmobiler's paradise. The train service had lunch and beverages, and the scenery continued to change as we traveled further north. A couple of things were very consistent. There was lots of lakes along the way and plenty of deep snow. Bridalville Falls was one of the many scenic highlights along the way, and I am sure just as spectacular in the summer. We were getting close to Duberville, where our new friends were going to start their trail riding adventure. We would continue several hours more to our destination in Hearst.